them feet, and I'm going to pick up this rein, and I'm going to kick that hip. But I wanted to pick them feet up, but I don't want them to go forward. Okay, now when he gets that pretty good, then I can go around here and I'll pick this rein up like this here, drop that nose, I'll kick that hip around, I'm going to stop, use my outside leg, and that's that front end to come around. So I'll just change it up. But before you know it, I can start to get him to make direction change. And see, even like this, I'll go along here, and I'm going to pick up with him, and I'm going to put my right leg on, I'm going to ask him to pass off. I'm going to go here, left leg, hold him up underneath himself, now my leg, and I'm going to sit right there, and I want him to move right over. Attaboy. Now I'm going to ask him to canter off. Now to back up. Now turn. 1.5. Then I just walk off. See, there's no. Now he's. As soon as I take that pressure off, I want him down.
Yeah. I've got Woody doing a side pass.
Okay.
Pretty good. He's picking up on it. We just need a lot more practice. I'm going to wait for the guys to feel that.
Right. Well, you've got
because he's got to keep the fly mask on.
But you've got the perfect candidate here to get you so that you
to get me going.
Get you going, because you see, if you get him going, you'll have no trouble with any horse.
Yeah.
He'll be a good, because he's not the best candidate. Like once he decides to help you, he'll help you, but he'll just assume take his time and go slow.
Yeah.
Because he's probably up there thinking, Dixie, what are you doing? Leave me alone. Just let me talk along. You know. But boy, pretty soon he's going to say, boy, I feel better. That's it. Back him up.
Yeah, it's warming up, huh?
And if you get like in the confined area like this, you got to be always changing up your direction, your transition,
or your
speed. Like always be changing it up. And then that horse is going to get life in him. But you see, be careful. Especially like if you get cantering around in one of these tents, you got to be careful. Just do it a little bit, and then stop, back up, turn, and do it in the arena. So he's already even on the trail. You see, that's the idea. Good. When you feel like he starts to get a little lackadaisical with his feet, and he kind of falls asleep, you say, hey, school's in session, Mr. Ranger.
Get it over there. Get it over. You're going the wrong way. That's it.
Pull out to the sides as much as you can when you're using your hands. You see, then he's going to have, that's it. Then you're going to get rid of that resistance. If you get pulling back, he'll get pulling on you, and you don't want to teach him to pull back or resist you, you see. Here he can't. You see, there's no feeling there with your hand that's going to make him resistant.
A couple years, maybe 2.5. I've done 2 videos for him. I think you got one longer than the other.
You can pull it up.
Yeah. It's so cool. And then I did how I met him, I did a video.
When you ask him to turn, you see, the biggest thing is, you remember this, when I'm going to go around here, you watch. I'm going to make sure that he doesn't kick his ass out. You see, now you watch my horse. I'm going to stop his hind feet right here. I'm going to back him up, and when he turns, his butt is going to stay there. See that? See where his butt stays in that one place?
Yep.
And that's what you've got to do, and that's the turn on the haunches. See, but don't you let him kick.
That's when he had.
Because see, when I stop this horse, if I stop him, I don't want that butt going this way or this way. He's got to stop it straight. Then I can turn around, and then I can ask him to move that. So you see, I've got control of that butt. The more I can control this horse's body movement from the withers back,
Yeah.
the more control I got of him.
Then it was, somebody,
That's it.
Calvin.
If you move his front end around,
Probably
see how he
Calvin,
kicked
yeah.
his ass?
Calvin was over
Don't let
doing
him do
stuff for
that.
Larry, and then you
And how you're gonna hold the ass is this way, Dixie, you watch.
Yeah, and then
I
they
had
wanted
my
25
heel
bucks
in
a ton.
Yeah, okay. But when I come around to turn, say I'm gonna turn this way,
And then Calvin.
if I turn this way, he'll wanna kick his ass out here. So then when I do this, I'm gonna take that outside rein and hold it back like this. And I can hold that inside hind foot in the ground. See that? I'll pull it back nice and easy.
And you were doing.
Now you pull back on your right rein, see? Pull back on your right rein
Oh.
and kick him with your right
I
leg.
met him.
And before you know it, he'll go around and he'll stick that left
I met
hind
you
leg in the
at
ground.
Larry's place, and it probably was at the same.
Oh, I know, we could still there. I remember that.
But I introduced Conrad to him.
Right, I know.
Conrad the Conrad.
That's it, there. Pull back, pull straight back on your right rein,
You
you see.
did too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Pull straight back to your stomach with your right rein, kick him with your right leg. Keep him
Everybody
straight.
loved him. I knew
There.
he was
That's it, now, that's it, pull back. And keep that so that hind end doesn't move.
Oh, yeah, who's he married?
That one girl and then.
And the thing, like I say, it's not,
One day.
No, not the one you go with.
like I tell people this, it's not that I know any more than anybody else, it's just that I might understand it better.
Yeah, he took it.
You see. And you keep his spine straight, don't pull his head too much into the turn. The more you pull his head into this turn, the more you'll want to kick his ass out. You see. And that's where you're going to get the feet loaded. And I'm sure when we get around,
He gave me.
Jack Brainerd, he's going to tell you exactly the same thing.
Yeah, well, they got everybody, you know, because you were still there.
Because and I'm sure he's figured that out. Because if I want my horse to turn around, I've got to keep his spine straight and then kick them feet
I don't
around.
know, they were in love with him, and I didn't get
You
it.
know how, he was so charming.
Yeah, he wasn't charming to me.
Well, you had his number, right?
Yeah.
He phoned me when he, after this
There,
Larry.
that's it, there.
He phoned me, said he's back in town and he was going.
He didn't want to pick that foot up, he picked it up. So
Right.
yeah, because he's got to get there, he stepped that foot across.